YouTube, what's happening? It is Saturday, March 22nd. We're going to talk about the NHL because there are a bunch of games. Look at all these games on the slate today. There's like 14 of them, I think it is. So there was only one game yesterday, so I didn't make any plays, but I did make plays 2 days ago, and we'll do a recap of those real quick. I took all these plays. First two were wrong. Florida won. Horvat hit. O'Reilly did not. Tampa won. Chicago pushed at +2. They pushed. They lost by 2. Utah won, and San Jose covered the 2.5. So all in all, that is a 5-3 day with a push in there. So hey, profits, we take them. So if you want to play side down for every sport, or you want access to the spreadsheet so you can do your own research, you got to go to that site right there. Simple as that. It's the HQ. You got to join. So enough of that. We have a lot of games. We have a lot of plays. We got a lot of money to make. So let's go ahead and jump in that first game right now. First game, we got Vancouver and the Rangers. And this game starts like noon, right? And this is like a super early game. Kind of curious when this starts. It's 1 p.m. Eastern. 1, then 2, then 3, then 4, then 5. All right, NHL, I see you spreading them out nicely. If only they were on normal TV. That would be too easy, wouldn't it? We have Rangers at 150 with a 5.5 total. Let's look over at the goalies who we expect. Kevin and Igor, 256, 281. Statistically better as Vancouver, obviously, slightly, not by much, but by a little bit. Spreadsheet time. What do we have? 5-4-1, 3-5-2. New York, what's been happening, guys? You guys are kind of struggling, aren't you? Let's see the numbers. You're not scoring goals. Your defense is mid. That's why you have a negative goal diff. That ain't good. Vancouver is the definition of mid. Offense, defense, the same. So yeah, there you go. Player props. We'll see if we can find anything tasty over here. This is Outlier. Link in the pinned comment. Click it, sign up, get you a week for free for all of this software. Fun stuff. Does anything look good? We have some greens. We have some, it's this one. This is the best looking one right here. We have a beautiful matchup for 28th. We have double green. That's what you want to see. And it's not many to pick from because then we stop. So we're going to start with O'Connor here. See if we can get 2 shots on goal out of him. 1.9 is not where we want to be on a 1.5. We want a 2.5, around a 2.5. That ain't good. But he did pop off for 3 of the last 2 games against the Rangers. How much ice time is this man getting? It's not well, that's head-to-head. Let me look. Oh, man, I don't like that. That is not much time at all. Not especially recently. All right, we're going to pass on that. I'm not feeling it. I'm not loving that. Both defenses are mid. The goalies are mid. A little bit above average, maybe. I'm not liking any of this stuff. So I think since we have 14, is it 14 games? Hold on, let me check. It is, scroll. 14 games. I'm going to pass on the ones that we are questionable on. We're not going to make risky plays today. We're going to try to actually make smart plays. So we're going to pass on anything we don't have a definite lean on, which I have nothing here for. It's because everything's mid. We're going to pass, move on to the next game. Game 2, Philadelphia and Dallas. And we are sitting on 275 for Dallas. 5.5 is our total. Look at the goalies. Samuel and Jake, usual 302, 255. Jake is obviously statistically better than Samuel. Samuel is basically average. So numbers, garbage. That means you can't get much worse than that. 1.4 goals a game in the last 10. That's all you can muster? Come on, Philly. You got a negative 2.2 goal diff. That is San Jose-like numbers. You're almost 500. You fell off a cliff. That's what it is. And then we got the offense here versus that defense. My God, I see why it's 225 or whatever it is for Dallas. 275 makes complete sense. Hell, 1.5 is 105, and I might take that because this is garbage. This is props. Let's look. I'm not taking anything Philadelphia-wise. I could take Dallas points. I could take that. I could easily take that. Let's see. Matt's 8 and 8 with a 28 is a good little setup. What else we got? Shots on goal, not a good. Philly is giving up 25.9 shots on goal, which is 13th in the last 10 games. Not the best mid. So we'll leave shots on goal alone. We want points against that god-awful defense. 3.6? Yeah. But they can't score. If Dallas, the more I look at this, they're mustering 1.4 goals per game on average in the last 10 games. They're averaging 3.7. They're already winning by 2.3 just on the goal scored. Then you look at the defense. That's another difference there. They have like a 3-goal differential, basically. Yeah, 0.8 and negative 2.2. That's a 3. I'm taking 1.5 Dallas. Props are cool, but we're taking Dallas minus 1.5. It's just something about this is just terrible. Like, what is this? Like garbage. That's what it is. Next up, we got Buffalo, Minnesota, and we got 145 Minnesota with a 5.5 total. Goalies, UPL, and Phillip is confirmed. Hey, 251-3. UPL is falling off a cliff, isn't he? He was like 2.8 like 2 weeks ago. Now he was like 3 in 307. Now he's 316. What the hell? Buffalo. Oh, that's why. I'll show you in a second. Here, let me show you the spreadsheet. The only thing worse than Philly, Buffalo's off. Look at these Buffalo numbers. 4-3 allowed. UPL is like, I'm just going to stand here. I'm not going to do anything. Sorry. And then you're not getting help from your teammates. This is just woeful. And then you got the second worst offense, only 2 goals a game. So Philly is the worst offense. Minnesota is the second worst offense. And now we have trash v trash matchup of the century. Let's go to props. Does anything look good? Because so far it's a pass. Look at these matchups. There's nothing. Oh, we got a 27th on shots on goal for Zucker, but he's only hitting 3 out of 5. Nope, we're not even playing around with this. That's trash v trash. That's a pass. Next. You ain't catching me dumps a diving today. No, sir. Chicago, St. Louis is up next. Here we go. We got St. Louis minus 300. 5.5 is our total. Let's look at the goalies. We got confirmed Arvid at 3.12 and a little bit below average. Jordan, basically average, maybe slightly above. So lean goes to St. Louis over on the goalies. We pop over to the sheet and we see, again, bad defense, but then we got amazing golf. St. Louis is playing great right now, are they not? They've just been playing great the past month. So 7-2-1 versus 3-5-2. Defense is there, offense is there. They got a plus 1.1 goal diff, which is amazing. That is wow. Oh man, Chicago, what are you doing? Chicago's only getting 21 shots up a game. What? They're only giving up 22. What? St. Louis, obviously, money line, but by 300 is a lot. Do I take 1.5 again? I don't know if I want to take multiple 1.5s. Whoa, Dylan Holloway points looks amazing versus that 3-6 defense. Hello, good sir. Hello. What else? I'm gonna pass on you. Kyrou points looks good. Neighbors points looks good. I mean, come on, we can take any. Go away. I'm done with you. Yeah, look, 2-3-2-1 head-to-head. You've had 2-1 last 2 games against them. That's not bad. That's looking pretty good. And then we got Kyrou 3-3-2-1. And then you had an offer, so you're out. Sorry. I think we're going Dylan. He looks like, yeah, the volume 1.3 average. Yeah. Sorry, we're going this way. Holloway. Over. Nah, shots on goal for once. Usually I take a shots on goal. We're going to go over 0.5 points today. Yeah, middle juice. Nothing crazy on the juice. Yeah, we can work with that. So we're going to get rid of that. There we go. Holloway, 0.5 point. Goal or assist. Either one's fine. We'll do that next. Next up, Calgary and the Islanders, and we're sitting on 130 for New York with a 5.5 total. Look at the goalies, 263 for Dustin, obviously, and confirmed Marcus Hogberg at 170, but only with a 2-3 record. So take that with a grain of salt right there. So we need to see him in the more action, but Dustin is always pretty above average, I would say. Dustin's pretty good. Can't complain about him. Let's see numbers: 4-3-3, 6-3-1. 25, ugh, not good. Negative goal diff, not good. 0, mid. That's what you is. You're mid. Can't stop shots, can't make shots, gives up a lot of shots, can't stop them. That might be the way. Islanders, shots on goal. Probably Bo. Bo seems to always do well. He seems to get 2 or 3 a game. So let's go to props, see if he's the one that pops up the most. Bo Horvat, under. I don't think so. Where is it? Look, the only green one is the one I said. Bo. Great matchup, 100%. It's 2.5. He just keeps hitting it. It's the only good matchup. And look, bam, he had 5 last game. And he had like 1 going into the third period. Then all of a sudden, bam, he had 5 at the end of the game. Like, all right, Bo, I see you. So yeah, we'll take Horvat. Horvat over 2.5 shots on goal. We'll take it again and see what happens. How does he do head-to-head? Yeah, he's hit 3 straight games now versus Calgary. He does pretty well, so we'll take it. Yep. Horvat, 2.5 shots on goal. Next. Ooh, we got a fun one. We got Carolina and the Kings. I'm excited about that one. That's a good one. Let's see. It's a pick 'em, as it should be, because both teams are crushing. 5.5 is our total. Let's look at this potential goalies. It better be good starters. Yep, 237, 213 is what you expect. Both beasts out there is what you like to see. Numbers. Kings offense is kind of slacking. Only 2-4 in the last 10 games. 3-3, number 1 defense, number 4 defense, number 2 goal diff at 1.8. Only a mid goal diff, so I've already leaned Carolina just from the goal diff. But both getting up shots, both stop shots. I mean, these two teams are great. 9-1, literally last 10 games. 3-6-3-1. Carolina's probably the lean, but we'll see. Props maybe? I don't know. There's so many options here. Andre, no, I'm not. Under? No. Shots I'm going to know. That's a bad, number 1 bad matchup. Under. Under. I can't take under with these shots and everything. Everybody has too many shots on goal. Yeah, this is one of those matchups that's so good on paper. Like, you want to watch the game, but if I had to bet it, I would take Carolina money line, but that's the only thing I would take. Just because Carolina can score. That's about it. If you can't score, you can't win, really. And they struggle, but they're doing well. Yeah, yeah, I'm going to pass. We're going to be smart. Like I said, if we don't have any definitive leans today, we're going to pass and be smart. But I would slightly lean Carolina just because of the offense. Other than that, nothing else here. Next up, Florida, Washington, and right there it is Florida 110. It's a pick 'em essentially. 5.5 is our total. Let's look over here at the goalies. Sergey and Logan, 245, 228. Obviously, both main starters, both really good goalies, both beasts, if you will. Same situation as last game. Great matchup potential between both of them. 8-2, 7-3. They're both balling out, except Florida. Offense isn't really there. They're kind of slacking a little bit recently. Great defense for for them, number 2, with their defense and offense, plus goal diff for both teams. Very nice. I don't really, unless a prop stands out, I don't want to touch this game. Too good of a matchup. We want good versus bad, not good versus good or bad versus bad. That doesn't help us. We need advantages. There's no real advantages there. So if I did pick, it would be Washington. 1, they're at home. 2, Florida's offense. That would be the reasons. And get Washington plus 100. I might take that. We might take that. We'll see. Do we have a prop that looks good? 190, bad matchup. Yellow with the green. Nope. Red double green. Nope. Green double green. Yeah, that's under assist. I don't like under assist. It's too easy to get an assist sometimes. And I ain't trying under. It's all under. I don't. No. I think I'm gonna do what I said. Yeah. I'm gonna go Washington at home. They're 8-2 at home. We're gonna go Washington money line. I'm feeling that better than Carolina. Carolina was on the road, so a little different. But see, this is at home for Washington, so we can work with that. So based on these numbers and everything, based on this offense kind of struggling, typically offenses do worse on the road as it is anyway. So this is an average. That might be lower towards like maybe the 2 goals instead of maybe 2.5. So we'll trust Washington at home to get the win no matter what. Move to the next game. All right, next up we got Tampa and Utah. Fun one. It's basically a pick 'em again. Another great matchup. 5.5. Let's look at the goalies participating. Jonas is out there today, huh? That's what we're expecting Jonas today. Okay. 249 for Harold. You see the Cato, and you can see the numbers for here, and everything's kind of mid. Just everything's mid. They're 6-3-1. They're 5-3-2 overall. It's too close of a matchup again. We had a good close. We started off with absolute blowouts at first. Now we're doing really close matchups. So, I mean, we could have some props in this one. Let's see what we have. Not many to choose from. It stops right there. You can see where it stops, and then we have a 2 under assist. I don't like under assist. I just don't. Shots under. It's all under. Over points, but terrible matchup against Tampa. But it's not the main goalie. It's the backup goalie. Expected, not confirmed. We don't know for sure. Yeah, this is one of those ones I don't have a good feel for. So I think the smart move is just, again, pass, move to the next one. Next up, we got Colorado and Montreal. Another fun matchup. Man, it's a good day for hockey. It's a real good day for watching hockey. Betting wise, I don't know. Not so much, but for watching, yeah, looks good. We have Colorado 196.5 is our total. Let's look at the potential goalies. McKenzie and Sam is both expected, both usual starters, nothing crazy. You see the numbers. Offense is amazing. Defense, Colorado's 8-1-1 for a reason. 6-1-3 for Montreal. You see the numbers. Colorado's playing amazing. They're playing pretty good. Defense is great. Above average. They're just on another level right now. 2.2 goal diff, tied for first on the goal diff. Amazing. Colorado 190. I don't know about that. They're in my 200 range. I could take that, but they're on the road. I don't like taking road money lines. It just feels off. Props. See if we can find anything good. Well, we have Kale to get an assist. We have whoever you are. Slavkowski, okay, 2 overshots on goal. Not a good matchup against Colorado. Matheson points under, no. Valerie over points, 24th matchup. Both green could be a play. I can do over points now, especially 24th. Ross shots on goal could be a good one. 23rd versus 80-70, and then we kind of stop. So we have a couple Colorado props we can look at. Ooh. 1.1 average, though. That's not bad. 1 average. He does qualify. We could work with that, and then let's look at Ross. I don't like that. It looks like the Jeep front grille, doesn't it? You see the tires and you get the grill. That's exactly what it looks like, a Jeep. Other than that, it's only 2.1 average on a 1.5. We want a 2.5 closer, so I'm going to take that off. I'll take Valerie to get us a point. I'm okay with that. Now, do I want Valerie to get us a point at 175, or do I just trust Colorado to win the game at 1-9? That's a road money line. Again, I don't like the road money line, so we'll say Valerie. So it's going to be NICHUSHKIN over 0.5 points. Yeah, his line's usually 2.5 shots on goal too. So yeah, you shoot that much, you better get an assist or a point, something. Yeah, well, so we'll take his point at 175. Take that next. Ottawa, New Jersey, another fun one. Man, such a good day. Good day. I gotta find Ottawa. Where I just passed into that. Yep, it is a pick 'em essentially. 5.5 is our total. Goalies, Linus and Jake. Jake is confirmed though. That's nice at 253. Linus is expected 280. Nothing crazy. Look at the numbers. Offense amazing. Deep offense not. New Jersey's only 5-5. So Ottawa's playing much better here recently. Defense is about the same. 3-2 for both teams. Shots cancel each other out both ways. I would lean Ottawa, but again, road money line, not my favorite. So props, please. Something good. Ooh, what is this? Under shots on goal, 600%. Man, I don't know about that. I don't know. Nobody else. We'll see what we got. Man, 100% with a 14 matchup. I might. Nico points 2.6 is what they're scoring versus a 3.2, 2.8. This, man, the matchups are bad. Everything's kind of close. Man, what would I take? It's a pick 'em too. Yeah, no, we're gonna pass. I don't like it. Pass. Only thing I would lean would be Ottawa money line, but again, road money line, not my favorite. So we're gonna pass and move on. Toronto and Nashville are up next. Go down. Where are they at? Where are they? There they are. It's 164 for Toronto with a 5.5. Look at the goalies. Who we expect? Joseph and Saros, 2.7, 2.94. Okay, cool. Looking at this, bad offense, bad defense. They cancel out. Great offense, mid defense. Lean Toronto. Shots versus shots allowed. Nashville shots are always a good play. So I would, if I have a couple leans off the get, it would be Toronto money line. But again, road team money line, slight money line. Don't love it. And Nashville shots on goal. That's what the two I like so far. Let's go over here and look. What do we have? 900 points. That's not bad. We could look at that for sure. Assists, I like the points better. Points for Tavares, his 60 kind of annoys me. Let's see, shots on goal for O'Reilly. Yeah, whoa, 40%? No, just go away. No, I don't even want to look at you. Yeah, is this going to be this one? It's going to be 900 points. Just call it. Done. Just him half a point. Wait. Yeah, I can get in there. 190. Yes, it's below 200 for me. I'm taking it. Next. All right, next we got Detroit and Vegas. Hey. Vegas 210 with a 5.5. Let's look over at the goalies. And we got Cam and Ilya 296, 281. Not much of a difference between those. And we look at the numbers. Here's the difference. 3, 5, 3 versus 25, 25, 27. Vegas at home all day, and they are either 210. I might take 210. I might break my own rule. I tend to not go over 200, but man, that looks too good. They're at home, and they have an amazing offense versus that defense. That offense versus that defense, everything leans Vegas. The goalies even statistically slightly better. So far, I'm going to take Vegas minus 210 on the money line. Let's see what else we got. Man, those look good too. That's under assist over. Yeah, shots on goal, no. Points for Pavel, you could take that. Nah, we're just going to take Vegas money line. It's close enough to 210. Vegas money line. That's good enough for me. They're at home. That's how often we get a good money line at home. Exactly. Vegas money line. Next up, we got Seattle and Edmonton, and we got 155 for Edmonton with a 5.5 total. Look over at the goalie, 267, 285. Joey's a little bit better than Stewart, obviously, but they're both not bad, obviously. Let's look at the sheets. A lot of green, yellow. Nice little matchup. 7v10, 12v19, 1. They're getting 31.7 shots up a game last 10. That's pretty good for Edmonton. 15th in allowed. I'm not seeing much. There's no advantages so far. Anything here in the, let's see, 60's not good. Any greens? There's green. Under points. I don't like taking Schwartz under points. He gets too many shots up. So same for McCann. It's like, okay, yeah, they have been doing well recently. I just don't like under points. And if I don't like it, I ain't got to play it. To me, I'd rather just not play the game at all. We'll just pass completely because nothing's standing out. So we're going to pass and move on to that last game. Last game, Boston, San Jose. And we have Boston 122 on the money line and basically a pick 'em. All right, man, 5.5. That threw me off. It looked weird. Let's look at the goalies. Let's see. You are 278 and you're 364. Oh, buddy. Spreadsheet. Let's see what we got. Bad, 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 bad. Almost bad. There was no over potentials today, really. I guess maybe the last game I could took it over, but yeah, Seattle, Edmonton, but those defenses are pretty good too. I need like great offense, bad defense if I want it over. This is garbage. San Jose might even be worth the plus 1.5 at 210. They might be worth it because they're at home. Love that. Defense, they're about the same. They're both bad. Your goalie's only a 3.64 goal against, though. I can't take that. I tried, no, 2.5, sure. 1.5, no. Any props that stand out? Anybody? Hope it was on the right game. I was like, wait, Evan? Yeah, sure. Wrong game. 100% for Will Smith, huh? Almost got to ride it, right? It's almost like we got to do it. It's 100 hundo. Yep. Well, we're going to ride. Is it 180? Yeah. Okay. Wait, that was easy enough. Smith. Over. Will Smith, over 1.5. Shots on goal. If it's a hundo, we got to take the 100. Because 100 last 10, 100 last 5. And he's got volume too. Why is it 1.5? I don't know, but and Boston gives up the 25th most shots on goal. They're 29.5 a game. I'm absolutely taking Will Smith shots on goal. That's it. We're done. Let's go to the schedule. This time, pop back over here. Tomorrow is Sunday, and we have an actual moderate amount of games. We got 2, 4, 6, 7 games on the slate. I will be here tomorrow to break down these games. I appreciate you watching. Drop a like, subscribe. Let me know in the comments what you're playing. And outside of that, if you want the spreadsheets or everything, go to the HQ, and we'll see you tomorrow on Sunday for some more NHL. Peace.